Sagittarius, hi, welcome back. I'm Tina, your host, and we're doing your weekly tarot. This one's for June 21st to the 27th. I will take a look at the recent past, the current situation, as well as the near future. All right, Sag, let's see what's happening for you. June 21st to the 27th for my Sagittarius. We'll take that. Recent past. Who's at the bottom? You. Temperance. Okay. Six of Cups. Wow. It's nostalgia. Thinking of the past, or the past coming here. Two of Cups. Somebody's thinking about their relationships, but not easy this week. There's a part. Oh my God. Wow. Temperance, right? Being patient. Knowing how to blend things, you know, that's temperance, but patience is here. It's understanding through moderation, and it's even a deeper understanding. This is you, though. Recent past, you have the Six of Cups, right? So there's nostalgia here. I just feel like there is a particular, I know we're still in eclipse season for Gemini and Sagittarius. We're almost out of it, but they last. And you can see that there is a relationship here that's not easy for you. And I think you're thinking of going solo or just being independent from it here. But there's history. You know, the Six of Cups is nostalgia. You know, it's the past showing up today and us thinking of the past. And I don't know, the good old days or the sweet memories we've had. And there's a lot of, you know, generosity and sweetness with the Six of Cups. It's also very like soulmate type energy. But there's history. There's love. There's a lot of love. You know, the current situation is the Two of Cups, but you've got the Nine of Wands here. You've got the Hierophant here, right? So it's difficult, right? It just feels like, you know, something is just not feeling right. For some of you, you could have walls up, right? You could be guarding yourself and protecting yourself, and it's just not fun. And, you know, the Hierophant is here, and, you know, this is a commitment that for some of you belong to, especially with that Six of Cups, for a long time, right? This could have been like, it felt like home. Again, you felt like you belonged, but I think now you're really thinking about it, right? I think you're thinking about moving in a different direction, because in the near future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and it's under the Two of Cups, right? So let's be honest, you know, that's going independent from a partnership here, from a situation. The Moon is here as well, and so is the Hermit. So you're going deep within. The Hermit's under the Hierophant, so whatever this commitment is, you know, this could be a marriage, but it doesn't matter. There is a deep sense of belonging, something that you were always loyal to, devoted to, that you always, you know, it was predictable, right? It probably was a relationship that you never would have thought would be shaken or something like that. But now you're going deep within. The Hermit is here. It's under the Hierophant, right? And you're doing soul searching. And it's all related to going single or going in a new direction or doing your own thing. The Moon is here as well, so it obviously is indicating this is not easy. But I love that the Hermit is here, because this gives you a real chance to like process everything, to really think about it. You've come a long way. You know, the Hermit, I always say, has that gray hair to indicate you've come a long way, right? Like, this isn't you making, like, you weren't born yesterday. The situation wasn't born yesterday. You've climbed a mountain. You've overcome challenges. And now you're just like processing it all. What does it all mean? What do you really want? You're going deep within. You know, you're getting guidance from within. But it's about this commitment, and do you stay with it? And there's definitely a desire here to go independent or solo, but the idea of that is kind of scary. All right, let's go in and clarify all of these energies. Let us clarify. But there's a lot of love here. The love just is not enough, unfortunately. I can give you a whole speech on how love is not enough. Though love is vital, but it's not enough, you know? All right, clarify these energies for Sagittarius. June 21st to the 27th. Let's see. I'm going to stop it here for you. Okay, it stops itself. I'm taking that for the recent past. And guess what it is? It's the Two of Cups. It fell on the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. Even again, soulmate energy. You know, sometimes we have to pull apart, and it doesn't have to be for life, right? You don't know where this relationship is going. You definitely don't. Wow, the Lovers came out too, you guys. This is like soulmate energy, but just difficult, at a crossroads. At a crossroads. There's a lot of love, but obviously love is just not enough. Recent past clarifying. The Six of Cups is the Two of Cups. This is so much love, so much soulmate energy. The Lovers is here. The Two of Cups fell twice. Six of Cups is here. I mean, what can I say? That's why it's scary, right? Of course you felt like you belonged there with so much love, and I think for a while things felt really right, but you know, with time we change, and people change, and sometimes we grow together, sometimes we grow apart. And listen, every relationship has its tests. Everyone, whether it's with your child, your parent, your significant other, your friend, every relationship has its tests, and obviously this one is undergoing it. And you're at a crossroads in this relationship. That's clear as day. Clarifying the current situation is the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So, just so you see it. You got the Three of Wands over the Two of Cups. I don't know if you're waiting for something, or if you're really, I don't think, actually, you're not waiting for something. This is you kind of stepping out of the relationship, trying not to be subjective and being more objective, and looking at everything from like a bigger picture, bird's eye view. I think you're even ready to step out of your comfort zone. That's the Three of Wands. What else can I say? You have the Two of Swords here with the Nine of Wands. I mean, you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, and it's got you feeling like tired and tested, and you're still fighting for it, but I don't know. I feel like you're ready to put some of these wands down. I feel like you're tired. You're tired, and you're at this crossroads, and you could feel that you're at this fork in the road in this relationship. You got the Knight of Swords here with the Hierophant. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, maybe you need to have a conversation here as well with the Knight of Swords. But the only thing I'll say is the Knight of Swords is not the Queen of Swords, it's not the King of Swords. So there is it's not the most mature energy. So if it comes to a conversation, it is better to like take some time, because the Knight of Swords acts first and thinks later, and it's not the healthiest energy, right? Especially for something that like matters so much, right? And some of you could just really be dealing with an air sign here. In the near future, your clarifying cards are the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and the Star did come through, so I'm very happy to see the Star. The Lovers is with clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. It's also under the Two of Cups. Let's be serious, this is about really thinking about leaving a partnership behind. Again, the Lovers is this, there's a lot of love, right? But this relationship is at a crossroads, and the Hierophant is here too. So this is definitely about your relationships. You know, that's what they represent. And you know, the Nine of Pentacles is about being self-sufficient, being independent, and being single and going solo. You know, the Lovers is like it's a choice here to follow your heart, and following your heart doesn't always mean choosing a person. But whatever this is, it's about being guided by your higher self. That's the Lovers. And you're understanding also the duality in these choices, right? Like when you choose one thing, you kind of in a way give up another. And that's why they're not easy to make. But like we also know what we have to do. And it's scaring us, right? This crossroads. There's like this fear of, I don't know what comes after this. This fear of the unknown. Because clarifying the Moon is the Knight of Pentacles, but above the Moon is the Two of Swords, and look above the Two of Swords, there's a moon as well. So this is like that fear of the unknown. We're afraid to take a step here, afraid to move, not knowing what to trust. But yeah, it's basically things are not predictable in a certain partnership where things probably once were really predictable. You could rely on it. You knew exactly what to expect from the situation, and now you don't. You simply don't. There's new things coming in, and what do those mean? And there is definitely a sense here of this new personal identity, right? Maybe, again, being single, going independent. I'll say this. I don't know what you choose but it's definitely on the table. It's definitely being considered. You know, the Knight of Cups, I feel like you're trying to keep your heart open, but it's not easy when we navigate the moon. The only thing I say with the moon, you know, maybe you're at a crossroads with a Pisces. You know, the moon is the card of Pisces. But with the moon, the only thing I say is always to remind ourselves that we're dealing with it. So as things get heavy, just be like, trust the process. These heavy emotions, these heavy fears, they often are bigger in our heads than they really are in reality. And that's what the moon teaches us, that things are not as bad as they appear. But when we're navigating the dark, we don't know what to trust. We don't even see the shape of things, the form of things. It's like kind of like, you ever sat in your room and you thought you saw the silhouette of like a murderer and it was just like your hat on the chair or something like silly, and that's the moon, right? And then you turn on the light and you're like, oh my God, it's just a hat. And so, but when you're dealing with it, no, it's a murderer, right? So, I don't know why I'm using such a dark example. That's me. But yeah, in the near future, clarifying the Hermit is the star. So I feel like you go deep within and you find the light within. I think you find the guidance, and I think you start understanding the direction. You know, the star does speak of renewed hope, and that hope being restored that was once lost. And it is under the Hierophant, right? It is under this commitment. But you got the Hermit here, and the Hermit inside of his lantern, he's got the star, right? And so clarifying it is the star. So you find it. You find the light. And I think you see things clearly, and I think you come out changed. And with that star and the Hermit, I just feel like, again, you're able to, like, you come out, you've made sense of things with the Hermit. Now you're seeing things a lot clearer. I think you're knowing what you want, and you're feeling much more in alignment. I just feel like you come out with a deeper understanding of yourself and the direction that you're going to embark on. And I'm going to leave it there for you, Sag. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, at this point, like I say, you know how to show that love. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.